taxiing out because they're going to be circling our 6 high-flying skydivers of Le Groupe Parabec, the parachutists from Canada. Let's make that about 15 minutes. We will see the opening flag jump officially starting today's air show activity.
This is the 3rd year I've been up at Tacoma Air Festival.
The nation for its aviation shows. The scope and quality of the displays and performers are unparalleled here in the
On behalf of the national all of them, ladies and wives, and working on it, I think it's one of the
our Warbird. French Connection Air Show. They're going to be going up and joining up with Casper, the Beat-18 that's got the group there. You'll also see some close formation with the United States Navy Blue Angels. Maybe overhand under slump fan, is that it? Again, this is a flight engineer today, I believe, is Phil Centro. They'd like to go on these aircraft after they perform of the TV2 Harpoon.
Doug, we have some nice folks visiting with us today. In fact, they've come a long way. Got to meet these folks last night and make them honorary. Bit of a battle with the clouds up there at 5,000 feet, so they have been cleared to 6,000 feet. So we're going to see just a little bit more as far as time goes of the grown a bit, and we have parallel runways so that under the direction of air traffic control, we can actually land 2 aircraft at virtually the same time. You notice that the PV2 is now taxiing in on the hazardous. If these aircraft were to have a gas or a jet fuel spill, it could ignite. So please, no smoking, and let's help keep the trash under control. Numbers prepare to descend. Watch very carefully for Le Groupe Parabec to exit and officially start our air show performance. And as they start to disappear into the sun, let's watch for the jump run. They're going to continue upwind a little bit. so that the jumpers can exit and maneuver their parachutes right into the air show landing zone. Watch very carefully now, as any moment now we should see 6 members of Le Groupe Parabec hurl themselves from the fuselage of the D-18. Jumpers away, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Doug, the reason they're exiting the aircraft just a little bit southwest of the airport is because today the wind, as you said, is from the southwest, and they have now become number 6 that's just opened as the Groupe Parabec makes the official open for the Tacoma Cajun Air Festival. Now, you do notice that they open quite upwind of the airport, and once they deploy these flags underneath their parachutes, and I suppose they're under suspension cables underneath the skydiver, it will create a lot of drag. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, the Canadian flag is being unfurled. At this time, we'd like to ask... They officially open our air show today, boys and girls, and we are getting ready to have one heck of an air show. The Canadian flag, and he's followed by Andre Marchand. The third flag, the flag of Quebec City, is being flown in by female lead demonstration pilot, is bringing the French Connection Air Show into Air Show Center. On her right wing, Danielle Halagran. Let's watch as they give us just a little tease of what we're going to see this afternoon. Montaigne and Danielle at Air Show Center, the French Connection. Absolutely wonderful aircraft for aerobatic instruction. This little Cap 10 is a side-by-side seating aircraft where the instructor and the student can talk. And in fact, that's what these folks do up in New York. Well, actually, they're in Brunel, Florida now. They have a continuous aerobatic training school flying the Cap 10 aircraft as they perform simultaneous hammerheads out at Air Show Wright. Down in Brunel, Florida, which is near Daytona Beach, the school, they have aerobatic instructors on staff teaching in these aircraft, and when Danielle and Montaigne get back in, if you're interested in learning how to fly aerobatics, I highly recommend that you visit them at their aerobatic school down in Brunel, Florida. Danielle and Montaigne out here teasing us a little bit as they perform a series of overhead maneuvers. following Danielle following his leader Montaigne as they complete several Cuban 8s. Backing around to Air Show Center, and again, they're going to be flying their full air show this afternoon in these aircraft. These are wonderfully capable and nimble aircraft, the Cap 10B, built by Avions Mondry in France. These aircraft are 2-seat trainers powered by 180 horsepower Lycoming engine. Montaigne now in the lead, diving back into Air Show Center, looking about 170, 180 miles an hour. She pulls back on the stick of the Cap 10, up and over nice and easy in a beautiful inside barnstormer loop. Danielle over the top now. He's keeping an eye on Montaigne as she leads him around the sky. Series of consecutive loops out here. And out at in the sky, Joe Hartung in race 89, that specially race-prepared T6 Texan, is getting ready to come in to start his air show performance today.
Doug, the folks in the crowd that are aircraft aficionados, this aircraft actually has a...
Looking a little bit lopsided due to the wind conditions. But there's the top loop completed. He's going to pull the nose up, slow the airplane down as much as he can now, pull through, hard back on the stick. It's 5 times the force of gravity. He forces Joe Hartung down into the cockpit of race 89 Boomer. Joe's going to pull up and perform a reverse Cuban 8 maneuver. Let's watch for 1.5 aileron rolls on the way up. There's one and another 180 degrees. There's the half. Pull back on the stick now, Joe, and complete. First half of the Cuban 8, the reverse Cuban 8 turnaround. Now, something interesting, ladies and gentlemen, last weekend in Reno, Nevada at the National Air Races, Joe Hartung was racing this very airplane about this time of the day. Again, the nose comes up 45 degrees. There's a roll, first half to the left. Now, a complete aileron roll all the way around 360 degrees to the right. Again, pulling back on the control stick. He's going to put it back down into his lap and increase those G-forces as he pulls out, again, at minimum altitude. Let's watch for 3/4 of a loop as Joe performs the cloverleaf loop right at Air Show Center. Again, last weekend, Joe on Saturday was in the contention for the Gold Unlimited T6 race in Reno, Nevada. He completes a beautiful inside barnstormer loop there, all the way around 360 degrees. And on Sunday, at the National Air Races, Joe Hartung in this very airplane was able to win second place overall, competing against a whole field of 8 other T6s in the race alone. Now, it took 3 months of preparation to get this aircraft tuned up for racing at Reno. Joe has not had a chance to get the airplane back in its original air show configuration. He's having to fly this aircraft with a little bit more finesse, a little bit more of a touch on the controls to get it to perform some of the maneuvers you see him doing today, such as the hammerhead stall. He now brings the airplane back in, showing us the head-on view of the AT-6 Texan as he pulls straight up at Air Show Center. Let's watch for a quarter roll and pulls back on the control stick. Snap rolls the airplane right there. On the way down, a beautiful snap roll in the AT-6, showing you just how maneuverable this airplane really can be. Joe, fly this airplane when he does have it tricked out for air shows. Right now, he's flying it just like it's a racing airplane. Right now, if we were at the Reno Air Races, we would see Joe Hartung rounding pylons. Numbers got the speed built up pretty good. Let's see if this will be the photo pass. It does indeed look like it's the Boomer Photo Pass. Joe Hartung, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be flying again later in the TS-11.
Holy 600 horsepower, absolute fun if you've ever been behind the controls of one of these. And take a look as Joe Hartung does a beautiful slow roll.
8,657 of these aircraft were built. It was primarily designed.
The Colonel, having fought valiantly for air speed and air space, he's got the knockout punch coming down in the 11th round. He comes from the right to the left to perform the magnificent quadruple loop-de-loop, starts off with a Maraschino Cherry, another Scorpion Orlando. This performance and this specific move has been performed only one time before. Quite by accident, I might add, by the late Luigi Tabasco, who thought he was really hot stuff. The Colonel has named it the maneuver because the last word of Luigi as he enters this maneuver, of course, were Ladies and gentlemen, through the marvels of electronic wizardry, let us now go back into the cockpit to be sure that the Colonel is earning his keep. Colonel, come in, please. As you can tell, the Colonel is having a wonderful time up there in the air today. Please join in and sing along, everyone. Entertain us with his plans and aerial balance. Terrifying and so stressful that sometimes his bodily fluids actually flow in reverse. Ladies and gentlemen, you must know that the Russian people and those of us of communist integrity and dissent and leading have fell upon hard times lately. It's not...
And ladies and gentlemen, that's been a length of 65 feet 11 inches and a height of 12.5 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, the F-117 Stealth Fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, these issues are classified. This aircraft has been in service with the United States Air Force since 1983. From our right, the F-117A Stealth Fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the F-117A now on another turnaround maneuver out at Air Show. As you look at this aircraft, you will see the apparent lack of conventional jet intake and exhaust area might catch your eye. Although the human eye strategic target. The F-117 is gone, but right now, up in the skies overhead, John Tucker, ladies and gentlemen, in the Randolph Challenger. John Tucker now performing in the son of Edwin, the vertical ultravox that develops into a torque wall as he continues to back the airplane up. Now the forces of gravity finally flipping the airplane over. Shining night
ship, and he pulls out headed towards Arizona right.
Aviator sunglasses issued to all United States government pilots. He's got the Randolph Challenger turned down and now descending 45-degree line. He snap rolled down once, twice, 2.5 times. On the descending line.
The spiraling tower, 2.5 outside, snap rolls up. Right there, he snaps that airplane on the vertical descending line. And watch the aileron all the descending 45-degree down line. Now, John Tucker pulls the nose up.
An inside-outside loop with a left shot guns up.
Snap rolling maneuver, the airplane tumbles yet. Snap rolls down in vertical position. About 5 negative G trying to throw John Tucker out of the cockpit, only that 7-point
When I get that line, I'm going over the man. I want to sign autographs for each and every one of those kids. Line them up. If I shouldn't have got enough line, bring them over. Okay, here we go, Jack. Take it away.
Okay, that was live from the cockpit with John D. Tucker in the Randolph Sunglasses Challenger. This next maneuver is called the Whopper. He's going to top that airplane, as he told us. He's going to try for 8 times. Burger King, one of Sean's sponsors today, of course, Randolph Engineering Sunglasses, the primary sponsor. They have a booth located right behind the Air Show Center. We invite you to go over there. They have a free raffle that's taking place all day today for a pair of the government-issued Randolph Engineering Sunglasses. Now, out of that rising for 200 plus miles an hour, 240 plus miles an hour. There's 1, 2, there's 3, there's 4 tumbles, there's 5 tumbles, in the rear, there's 6 tumbles, in the rear, there's 7 tumbles. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 whoppers performed by John D. Tucker and the Randolph Engineering Center. That's right, not 1 ribbon, but 3 sets of ribbons. As Sean brings the Randolph Engineering Challenger in at minimum altitude and rolls the airplane on its nice and under the first ribbon, ladies and gentlemen, under the second ribbon halftime. Back in the Air Show Center, Sean taking out he's going to drive the Randolph Engineering Challenger down. He looks at it, oh, he's going right to the night bed. He's going right to the night bed from the other way. To the first position, and he's got all 3 ribbons, ladies and gentlemen. John D. Tucker in the Randolph Engineering Sunglasses Challenger. And look at this, he finishes up by pushing outside before an outside loop. The Waldo Pepper outside loop being performed. How do you like that, folks? Is that pretty spectacular? Ladies and gentlemen, coming across in the convertible.
Call for flying. Check with your travel agent. You'll find some very, very nice surprises price-wise if you'll fly Lafayette. Great place to depart and return. Not all.
Hartong now at Air Show right, performing a tactical turnaround maneuver to bring the TS-11 back to 7 and 8. The 8-point hesitation slow roll. Over 700 of these flying training airplanes, Pooh Bear sailplane. They'll be going up for some sky as we will watch the French Connection take to the Sertoma Cajun Air Festival skies in just a moment. Joe Hartong now on short final over the numbers of Danielle Pellegrin. And partner in flight. And in life, I might add. This very loving couple also happens to be married. They've been married about 3 years now after performing for several years on the air show circuit. Silent Flight by Joe Edwards, and an HP-18. Now, something interesting is we're going to try to find out who has the fast mark. It's set and go. Okay. Looks like Joe is coming up from behind. Realize this. He does not have an engine on that airplane. He's out there off the end. He's going to get that rifle turned back around, put it into the wind. He's got excess altitude. He's going to actually have to deploy the speed brakes. Matter of fact, he's getting so much lift out there right now. Look at that.
What you talking about, man? You can get lift. You can find some buzzers circling. They know where the lift is. You can get some lift off of them.
French Connection out here in the grass, right in front of us.
Good job.
Now, I'm going to have the audience just talk.
Hey, show up if you will. At the Randolph sunglasses set, you have one pair of sunglasses. Ben Bob.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to turn the microphone over now to Lieutenant Rick Young, Blue Angel number 7 of the United States Navy Flight
Demonstration of the 1993 season. This is Lieutenant Rick Young, Air from the Blue Angel. Since 1946, the Blue Angels have been privileged of demonstrating to the American public the precision techniques of naval aviation, hoping to inspire our young men and women to pursue careers in the United States Navy and Marine Corps. The maneuvers you'll see demonstrated here this afternoon are coordinated tactical techniques developed by Navy and Marine both in peacetime training and actual combat. These maneuvers are neither stunt nor daring feats, but are responsive to basic techniques taught to every prospective naval aviator. Here at Lafayette, we will demonstrate these maneuvers at very low altitude in traditional Blue Angel formation, so you may see and take pride in the precise fashion which your Navy and Marine pilots are trained to fly. Now direct your attention to the ramp before us. Observe the military manner in which our 6 demonstration pilots approach their aircraft and are saluted by their crew chiefs. Ladies and gentlemen, flying Blue Angel number 1, the commanding officer and flight leader of the Blue Angels from Springfield, Illinois, Captain Greg Warner.
What's the other one? I keep that on there. What's that, Ryan? For some reason, it's raining.
Well, they're not charged.
Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman, from Walnut, California, Lieutenant Commander Larry Packer.
I have this, whatever they call it, New Ninja. I can't, I want to hear that.
Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman, from Waltham, Massachusetts, Lieutenant Commander Scott Anderson.
Down there. You see Mushroom. Whenever he finished taking pictures of it, watch us from here.
Flying Blue Angel number 4, the slot pilot, from Liberty, Missouri, Lieutenant Commander Doug Thompson.
I'm staying here.
Flying Blue Eagle number 5, Bowie Solo, and our Marine Corps representative from Bozeman, Montana, Captain Ken Switzer. The piloting crew will now start the general attendance at 3. Years ago. 16 officers and 80 personnel comprised the Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron. For the demonstration plots, flight tight diamond formation, walk 2 flying solos, the max performance demonstrators. The 7th pilot, Lieutenant Rick Young from Maryland, Vermont, is there for the flight demonstration, as well as pilot for the Navy Senior Representative, normally fly each side. Flight number 8, Lieutenant Rob Turner from Reading, Pennsylvania. This squadron will fly out one aircraft soon after her.
Hey, where's my balloon?
Landing gear extended. Ready to roll on takeoff.
Woo, look at that.
Like to provide you an opportunity to view all the formations which the flight will fly, as well as a variety of flight routines in which the aviator must be skilled. Having completed their takeoff maneuvers, the 6 demonstration pods are brought to the Delta formation. In this formation, our 2 solo pods are joined on the left and right outpost positions of Captain Wolverine. As they approach, you can take a look at the entire colonial formation for our individual dominant solo maneuvering. Now, directly before you, the Voyage of 1993. As they approach, watch out our 2 solo pods, the dash-down signals from Captain Wolverine set up for the first of their opposing maneuvers.
No, there's none more.
by the 4 diamond powers. All captains with their calls are smoked on by the 2 solo powers. From the left, the 30 clean flat pad.
They're all of them. They went straight through it.
They moved.
gentlemen, the approaching minimum for the thrust aircraft over center point.
Forgot about the other two. Oh, it looks like
Those little
flying right
ones
over the
over there?
mechanic shop.
They already flew. It's over. Which are the big ones now? No, they don't. Sitting down.
We said, how do you fly an actual plane like
Watch, here they come, watch.
Building off an aircraft?
On a 45 degree bear, I'd like to establish a right echelon formation. Before you the duck away cross.
Wow.
Back into the Blue Angel diamond. All aircraft at high speed, just stick into our target originally undetected.
There they are.
Here they come. Five.
Blue Angel number 5. Roll.
Oh, we got them both sides. They're going to go in separate directions. Watch Wade, watch Wade. There it goes. Watch it.
From the right to section I Alpha pass. Platform view of the Blue Angel Delta formation. As they exit to the left, Captain Woolridge is elected the lead system. Directly before us, Captain Woolridge is rolling out the Delta for a head-on maneuver. As they pass overhead, you should get a good look at the Delta set used by the 5 wingmen. Directly before you, the Blue Angel Delta formation.
something warm?
No, it's 7-Up.
In order to perfect this technique, Navy husband a great deal of time on planet kind of practices interior approaches. Very shortly, Captain Wood and all the demonstrators ready to land. Rolling out on final, they make one last check of the crosswind. One last lineup correction, adjust their power, maintain output ratings, and for the proper...
Set up.
Uniform standing before you, mentally employed the maintenance crew. Through many long hours, crew coordinator, Kevin White from Winslow, Arkansas. Crew chief number 1, Joe Hayes from Philmont, New York. First mech, Alan Castile from Manila, Republic. Having secured their engines, the 6 bombs will simultaneously be played on signal from Captain Wood. It has indeed been our pleasure performing for you here at Lafayette. This is our 49th flight demonstration of the 1993 season. Ladies and gentlemen, flying through Angel number 6, the opposing solo from Marshall, North Dakota, Lieutenant Commander Dave Stewart.
And of course, you'll have to provide some identification.
Tell me face is on. Are you with the guy?